It's been a long journey for Dr. Aharon Abraham. He is the former family doctor of the Mumbai Chabad Rabbi Gabriel Holtzberg and his wife Rivky, whom were both killed in the Mumbai terrorist attacks in 2008. A year after the attacks and almost 20 years after converting to Judaism, Dr. Abraham immigrated with his wife and 3 kids to Israel. A year after making Aliyah, Dr. Abraham lives with his family in Kiryat Arba, and he regularly attends the Chabad of Hebron. Dr. Abraham is still fighting to get Israeli recognition of his medical degree and works hard at improving his Hebrew fluency.
It's really interesting. It's an interesting story because I never planned to live here. And what I feel, if you don't plan and something happens, that's planned by the Hashem.
Dr. Abraham converted to Judaism over 15 years ago after being drawn to the religion by a reading of the 10 Commandments. He only got involved with the Chabad of Mumbai 7 years ago, where he joined as a congregant and eventually became the personal doctor of Rabbi Holtzberg and his wife Rivky.
I was the family physician. I was house doctor of Chabad Mumbai, and we used to live together. We lived together like a family.
The Holtzbergs of the Mumbai Chabad retrained Dr. Abraham in Jewish law according to the Israeli standards that would eventually allow for his conversion to be recognized in Israel, leading the way for his eventual immigration. Dr. Abraham was away from Mumbai when terrorists broke into the Chabad and killed the Holtzbergs in November 2008.
I could say that I lost my masters, and the people I lost, they made a big change in my life. I mean, it was his teachings, and his wife taught my wife. He taught me and my children and my wife.
After the death of the Chabad couple, Dr. Abraham felt that he and his family lacked a Jewish community in Mumbai. He and his wife traveled to Israel in February 2009 to attempt to pass the conversion test of the Israeli rabbinate, but they failed the line of questioning, not allowing his family the Jewish recognition that would permit them to make Aliyah.
We didn't have any hope, and we started creating things in Bombay, keeping this thing in mind that we'll never be able to go to Israel.
With the help of a few Israelis that Dr. Abraham had met in India, he and his family moved to Israel in June 2009 without the completed conversion to Judaism. They passed the rabbinical test the following November. The Abraham family chose to live in the Kiryat Arba settlement next to Hebron because of the city's biblical history. Dr. Abraham told JPost TV about King David's time spent in Hebron and made sure to stop at the cave of the patriarchs, where the sake of his name, the forefather Abraham, was buried.
Abraham Avinu, like he was also a first Jew in the world, and I have a biggest pride to say that my name is Abraham, and my new name is in fact Aharon Abraham ben Abraham, because I belong to him.
Hoping to continue his practice in intensive care medicine, Dr. Abraham applied to have his medical degree recognized by the health ministry. He shadows Israeli doctors at Hadassah Ein Kerem Hospital in Jerusalem, where he hopes to work once he gets an Israeli license.
The system here is very, very advanced. I worked in a very advanced hospital and very, very equipped hospital, so nothing big difference is here and there.
After he finishes following a shift at the hospital, Dr. Abraham studies Hebrew with other new immigrants at a class in the Machon Meir Yeshiva in Jerusalem. Although he still has trouble with the language and he is yet to return to his daily routine as a working doctor, Aharon Abraham says that he does not feel like an outsider in Israel.
Are you already starting to feel more and more Israeli?
Yes, very much, right from many years, and I was Israeli in my soul, in my heart, and now I'm in Israel, so that makes a kind of a very, very strong feeling of being an Israeli.
Shalom. Benjamin Spear reporting for the Jerusalem Post, JPost TV.